Oh, who say does that?
Thank you.
Oh.
James Harden was seen partying in an Atlanta strip club just a few hours ago. He is rolled out against the Hawks tonight for Achilles.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for the Pelicans, we've got Brandon Ingram, Josh Richardson out there with McCollum. Then it's Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at center. Well, every season we hear mention of the rookie wall. Is that real, Steve, or is it just a myth?
Kevin, it's real. And for some players, the NBA seems so much longer and more grueling than the college season. It's certainly an exhausting adjustment.
To the paint, here's Conley. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by McCollum. Passes to Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Towns. Ingram. And rebounded by McDaniels.
What?
Inside.
Huh?
Here's Gobert. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare with his height. It's tough to create good coverage.
McCollum outside.
Yeah.
Back to Richardson. McCollum against Conley.
Seriously.
Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. Valanciunas sets a screen for Jones. And a wide open look for McCollum. Good on the three-point shot.
This demonstrates how confident CJ is, wasting no time and firing away.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Valanciunas with a screen on it. Here's Richardson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Off target from outside.
To start looking to get into a flow offensively.
I don't believe that one actually.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Back to Jones. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the contest.
We're in our next play-in match, which is the Timberwolves taking on the Pelicans. So that means the Lakers are the 7th seed. They will be taking on the Grizzlies. And then the winner of this game will be
And that one misses. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And then once this
McDaniels
match
gets
is
to
over
Conley.
with, I'll go on the Eastern Conference side for the Raptors versus
Towns is
Pelicans.
doubled. Back to Conley. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Valanciunas. Conley against McCollum. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now here is Conley. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. New Orleans gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. McCollum against Conley. McCollum dishes to Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Let's go, Timberwolves.
Outside Edwards.
These Pelicans at ease.
Gobert with a screen on Richardson. Kept alive. Gobert gets the bucket.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
McCollum outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Edwards against Richardson. He kicks to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Edwards. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. Gobert with the screen on Valanciunas. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's got 6 points.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Conley against McCollum. And there's the pass to Richardson. Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. Fooled the D with the pass fake right there.
Good to see Richardson sink that one from long range. And defensively, I mean, there's only so much you can do against these three-point shots.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Out to Edwards. With the teardrop. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Richardson. Pass to Valanciunas. Now the dish to McCollum. Gobert with the block. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game time. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Both teams will make substitutions.
Line for 1.
Get that sucking in my head, right? Oh, yeah. Keep on singing it. Let me
The free throw drops for Towns.
Yeah.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Al Murphy. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Top of the key jumper, no good. The three from Anderson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. From New Orleans, back in a moment. pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The Pelicans trail. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Noel into the one.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Anderson against McCollum. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Gobert, and he uses the glass on the way. Gobert's got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's McCollum. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Valanciunas against Anderson. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now McCollum, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. No good from 11 feet.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks it to Anderson. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
This game.
Edwards against McCollum. Gonna go that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Pelicans trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jones, the pass to Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Reed. Drills it from outside. Reeves got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Pass to Jones. The pass to Alvarado. Jones trying to get open. Trying to answer back. But that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
There's a screen. Edwards kicks to Reed. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Josh Richardson's checked in for New Orleans.
Josh Richardson.
Pelicans trail by 8. Ingram outside. by Edwards. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Driving to the basket. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Ingram
against Anderson. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Ingram missing. So for the Timberwolves, their last game, a win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
I thought he would be off on Saturday.
Richardson against Anderson. Here's Reed. Misses the 3. Ingram against Edwards. And the Pelicans miss again.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
Now here's Ingram. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Alvarado. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Edwards inside. Working on Jones. Now here's Edwards. Defended by Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And he knocks down the first one.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
New Orleans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Conley's checked in. And Edwards drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Richardson outside.
Nope.
Here's Valanciunas.
Nope.
And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Richardson.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Out to Nance. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
It's good from long range. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
13. The Timberwolves. 25.
I just said, hey, because he always knows what we're talking about.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams so far.
This is exactly what leaders do. They know what a win means tonight, and they're stepping up for their teams.
Yeah, so difficult to cover either of them. Should be an interesting second half. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Text him again just in case. You know.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Cohen is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Ingram. And it's Jones in at the small forward. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
I'll laugh.
From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type, plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster.
And he makes the first.
When you look at Richardson's skill set, you look at his size, you think, man, this guy could be a great 3-and-D player.
And Richardson drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Richardson against Edwards. To the inside. Gobert finds Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Ingram. Slam by Ingram.
Now nearly 7 feet tall, according to some reports. Wow. Ingram making his presence felt at the rim.
That's literally going to double.
Conley surveying the D. Passes it to Edwards. Towns a screen on Richardson. Edwards dishes to Towns. Buries it down low. Towns has got 5.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Ingram after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Edwards against Richardson. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Edwards. He's got 9.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Valanciunas, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. Here's Richardson. Gobert with the block. And here is McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing.
He was active 14 hours ago.
Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off the shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
And I didn't check. You never know which one he looks at first.
And that one falls for Ingram. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Murphy's checked in, and Daniels subbed in for Richardson. Both free throws good for Ingram.
Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
Prince finds Towns. Back to Prince.
This could be a big night for Rudy. He's showing great focus on the offensive end so far.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Towns against Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Over in the corner, Conley. Out to the right wing.
I don't want anything else.
Towns, the pass to Conley. Fires the three. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. And the Pelicans making a change. Marshall's checked in. Here's McCollum. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force it.
The shot's good.
Gliding down the lane. McCollum with the hard finish.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Now here's Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
So here's Murphy after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And Murphy kicks to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
PlayStation app.
Rivers dishes to Prince. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Towns is doubled. Prince against Murphy.
You my pick.
Rivers scanning the floor. Conley for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
All right.
Is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the biggest three-point threat since the All-Star break. Second, the Pelicans.
I mean, they've gotten better at shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
I personally thought he would have it off today due to Easter. But he has to work, evidently.
Left in the third. Here's Daniels. And again, New Orleans has no up.
+8 and the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
No sense in worrying about that, right? You know what I mean?
Prince outside. Pass to Rivers. 6 on the shot clock.
I don't have to worry about them calling us tonight.
This one for 3. He can't hit that time.
It was a fluff
So
on that
the
one.
Pelicans will take it the other way. Marshall passes to Daniels. And here's McCollum for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just got to worry about
Has to go Bear. Cuts
They'll
off the
probably
pass.
call us tomorrow. Right?
Here is Daniels. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
They'll probably
Here's McCollum. Another miss, and they desperately need a
Or
bucket.
when he gets off work today, he'll probably call.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Not me. Nope. Nope. Send me proof then. Wow.
Not on PlayStation.
You're not a
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Minnesota leading by 15. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Gobert is out there with Reed. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Edwards against Richardson. From past the arc. Edwards, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's McCollum. Richardson finds McCollum. Hands a screen on Conley. And here's McCollum for 3.
Don't you hate it, man?
Right on
You know, like,
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now
like
has
you
his
just don't want
second.
to bring it real.
Every day.
Seriously.
Gobert against Hayes. Gobert dishes to Edwards.
Every day, bro.
So you guys feel the same way, right?
6 to shoot. And stolen by Richardson. In the corner, it's Ingram.
Yeah.
Shoots over Reed. Reed with the block. Richardson against Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, and that's your only option.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
It's easy for me to look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Edwards drops them both. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. I think that the numbers tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age.
Not that lucky and
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
I said to him, I thought you would have it off due to Easter. And he said, nope, not that lucky.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. It's a
Then if he's
13-point game.
scheduled to work on Easter, then he's going to work on
Valanciunas
it.
with a screen on Anderson. Here's Ingram. Rebound, Minnesota.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Hey.
Anderson. 2 shots.
Wife messenger help.
Shooting 2.
Let's go, Timberwolves.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
That one is no good. Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Alvarado. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Reed with it. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Passes it to Edwards. Now here's Anderson. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. They get it back.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Alvarado. Richardson the pass to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Valanciunas. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Reed kicks to Conley. Anderson with the screen for Conley. He takes it in. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 16. Alvarado passes to Ingram. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Here's Conley. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Outside Edwards. Now Conley. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Minnesota with the rebound. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Outside Edwards.
Hello? Alton?
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by
The
courtside.
Pelicans
David.
have been eliminated.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch.
And now the Western
What's your
Conference
approach at
playoffs
that
has
end?
been set.
Just try to win games, you know, and my teammates put it out, trusting me, being aggressive on the ball.
Rudy Gobert with 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks.
It's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony,
Anthony
David
Edwards
Aldridge,
is
Steve
player
Smith,
of
and
the
the rest
game.
of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan
I
saying
thought it would be
thanks for
Rudy Gobert there,
watching.
but
And now our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.